Welcome to my channel again. In this video, I'll be telling you how I bake my super moist banana cake. So you can see from the screen I have two medium bananas, two apples, but you need just one if you want to follow my recipe actually. 30 milliliters of buttermilk. You can just add any milk and put like 1 or 2 tablespoons of vinegar in it and it can curdle up and become buttermilk. After that, all you need is flour. I had half tablespoon of baking powder and baking soda into the flour and just mix it up before I get started. And 80 grams of sugar. I'm using half brown sugar and half white cluster sugar. And two medium eggs and vanilla essence. Use apple sauce is because I'm trying to reduce the amount of oil I use in my banana cake. Whenever I'm trying to bake cakes like banana cake or carrot cake, I tend to prefer using applesauce instead of oil or butter. So to make the applesauce, all you're going to need is one apple and 1 or 2 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how sweet you want it to be, and a splash of cinnamon. Because I'm using two apples, I'll put in 2 tablespoons of sugar in it and also some cinnamon, and then I'll put some water and I'll boil it all up. I cut the apples into chunks because the smaller the chunks are, the faster they have to get cooked. That all up, put some water in the pot and just boil it until it softens. When it's soft, you can blend it up and you have your applesauce. In this video, I am using two apples because I tend to keep a lot of applesauce in my fridge regardless. To ripen up my banana, what I do is I place it in the oven for like 30 or 45 minutes at 175 degrees and it's kind of ripens naturally, or rather artificially. Next, relatively easy. We now have our mashed apples and our mashed bananas, and now all I have to do is measure 100 grams of applesauce and add in just 4 to 5 grams of oil. I used vegetable oil, and then the 70 grams of sugar I already had. I know the recipe called for 80, but I just decided to reduce it a bit since I already added some sugar to applesauce. Just mix applesauce all together till I'm satisfied. Now I would mix in the baking powder and soda with the flour. I just mash up to do this, I don't know why. So after making sure all the flour or powdery substances are mixed together, I can then add them to the batter. My bowl is quite small, so I both have to do the mixing here. So I try to add a little bit of powder, then mix it till I can add the whole bunch inside. No, at this point I already had my eggs in there. So I tend to use buttermilk if I once I realized my dough is getting thick. So the cake batter should not be too thick. So if it's too thick, just add a bit of buttermilk to loosen it up. And then I can put in my banana. I kept them in chunks so I don't mix them too thoroughly so that I can have some of those chunks in the cake when it's done. Then I put them into my prepared pan and bake them at 160 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. If you're using a bigger if you're using a bigger pan or you have more dough, you would definitely need to increase the time frame because my chunk right there. That's why I like making it this way. It tastes amazing. I know I have to tell you that, but it really does. Alright guys, the entire recipe is just 1200 to 1500 calories and I can cut them into about 12 slices so I can easily have one slice is 100 calories, which isn't so much. I have this for breakfast every day and I feel like having something sweet and not going for something quite, well, let's just say quite terrible. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, or comment below. Bye!